secrets to making westernized style sushi, okay? Sushi started in Japan. To the Japanese, sushi is more of a metaphor for perfection. It's a metaphor for balance. It's a metaphor for the Shaolin way, doing the same thing over and over again, and repetition is perfection. To us, we don't really take it that seriously, do we? Not at all. To us, it's just like a little snack that you grab at Kroger on the way home from a late shift. It's something that you might take a girl out to because it's not too expensive, but it's not too cheap. You know, she could be kind of impressed. You know, maybe a little movie after that too. And it's really something of mystery to us. We look at it as this very complicated thing, but it's really not at all. It's something that you can look for your family at any time. And it's something that's creative and it's fun and it, you know, bright colors, different textures, and it's all about balance. It's the same thing. We still want to get to the same point that the Japanese started with, which is to balance things out. Okay. All right. So what is sushi? Sushi is a preparation. It's originating in Japan. We use raw seafood. We use vegetables. Obviously, in Western style, we use a little bit of imitation. You know, sesame seeds. We have deep fried things. A lot of vegetables. The common types of westernized style sushi that we use is our maka sushi, which is just a long cylinder roll that you can cut into about 6 to 8 pieces, and it's filled with 2 to 3. It has 2 to 3 items. Okay, the rice is on the outside, and the nori, which is the seaweed, is on the inside. Okay, and then we also have our haso sushi, which is where it's the nori on the outside, the rice is on the inside, and it's with one filling. Maybe something like a tuna mixture, or just a large piece of salmon, large piece of yellowfin, something like that. Then we have our futamaki, which is really just a more of a vegetable style. Okay, you can do anything from eggs to beets to you guys know what daikon is? It's almost like it's like a big root. It's a radish. It's a radish, yes. And so you can use daikon, all those things. It's also presented with wasabi, which is pickled. Oh, sorry, or wasabi. And then we have our pickled ginger. And we have our green onions. These are all used. Okay, so first today, what I'm going to be making for you guys is I'm going to explain to you how to make the rice. Okay, you're going to want to use a short grain rice, any type of sushi rice. It takes about 45 minutes to make. So if you're gonna do, if you're gonna do 4 cups, you need to do about 2 cups of the rice vinegar, and then we're also gonna have 2 cups of rice vinegar, sugar, salt. You can throw orange in there. You can throw a lemon in there. Anything to balance out. You got your salt. You got your vinegar, which is your sour taste, and you got your sugar. And you just kind of want to find the balance between those 3, as well as making sure that the rice has a good sticky texture, but also that the little grains of rice, they hold their body whenever you know play with them or mush them, so that way it doesn't get all mushed when you put it on the board. Okay, so one of the first things we're going to be showing you today is our dynamite roll. Okay, this is a dynamite roll that's already been rolled. You can see the filling. You fill it with the crab meat. The crab meat has masago. It's got spicy mayo. It's got a little bit of sesame seed oil, and then I like to put cream cheese in there too. And then your nori's on the outside and your rice is on the inside. These are some already finished right here. All right, so I'm gonna roll one up for you guys real quick, okay?
Guys can tighten up and get a little close range.
Yeah, come on, guys, so you can see. Okay. So we're not really worried about this looking pretty because the inside, the rice is going to be on the inside, and it's getting deep fried. It's getting covered in tempura batter. Okay. And the tempura batter is really simple to make. I got something from the store. I just mixed it with water, and then you have the crunchies that go on the outside of it. We really just yeah, it's like panko. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to get about good handful of rice, and we're using a full nori sheet, okay? For like our California rolls, Philly rolls, anything, spicy crawfish rolls, we're gonna use a half of the nori sheet, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna squeeze it, push it down across. You're gonna want to be really, really gentle with it. You're gonna kind of want to roll it spot in between where it's heavy and where it's light, and just kind of roll your finger down like that. I'll get it all spread across there. Again, the extras, take it off, throw it in there. Alright, we're going to fill it with this spicy crab meat. Again, it has the spicy mayo. It has imitation crab meat that I've just ground up. It's got a little bit of sesame seed oil in there, okay? Oh, and a little bit of lime juice too. I want to layer that in there, not too much. Not too much, because when you go to cut it later, this is going to be really thin. If there's too much on the inside, it's all going to squirt out, and then your nori is going to be compressed, okay? So we're going to put a little bit of cream cheese in there. Just kind of squeeze that.
So you keep the cream cheese chilled, so
yes,
that it doesn't get too soft.
Absolutely. And usually what I would do in the restaurant is I would take the block and I would cut it into tiny little strips to prep for myself, and I would just keep that in the refrigerator. Alright, so what you want to do is kind of just keep it. You want to use these right here are your main tools, okay? These are kind of like your buffer, just like taking a basketball shot. Use this hand to push and use this hand to guide, okay? Use these to push and use these to guide. So you just kind of roll it through. Okay. Tuck it. Tuck it. Roll it. Tuck it.
Chef, what kind of rice is the best rice to use?
The best rice is short grained if you can't find actual sushi rice. Short grained rice will do it.
But it all has a different name. That's called a sweet rice. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Alright, what you guys want to do is you're going to want to get down at the base. Squeeze at the base all the way through, and then come back to the middle, press, and slide it over there, okay? Okay? And then each time you come out, you just come out a little bit farther.
So what is that actually doing?
It's tightening the roll up. It's getting that moisture into the seaweed, because look how dry this was before. You know, you throw a little bit of that rice on it, that moisture gets in there and it makes it more flexible. Okay, and then if you have anything coming off the sides, that's perfectly fine. What you do is you just pat it on in.
So one roll can feed how many people, Chef?
Well, if they're but it's got 8 pieces. You generally want to do 6 to 8 pieces. Okay.
What about brown rice?
Brown rice is available. I don't personally use it a lot. I like the white rice, just as far as the color is concerned, taste. But brown rice is absolutely acceptable. They don't use. It's not like it's used for specific things or anything like that. You can use the brown rice just like you use the white rice. All right. So once you have a nice roll, nice tight, take that. You're gonna roll that in the tempura batter. Make sure you get a nice coat on there. Okay. When you go to put it in here. What you're going to want to do, you want to hold it a little bit and just kind of let it cook a little bit of that tempura before you lay it down in there. See, that way it's not stuck to the bottom of the basket. Okay, and that generally takes about no more than 3 minutes to do. Okay. What I'm going to do for you now is I'm going to go ahead and cook this up for you. Yes, absolutely. Alright, look, we're going to start from the end, okay? We want to do 1/4 inch pieces. So, you want to have a good sushi knife. Stephen Lee, Chef Lee was nice enough to let me borrow his sushi knife, which is extremely sharp. I cut myself already with it. It's a very, very, very good knife, and that's how you want it. Boom, just it. Just one to the center, and follow through. That's it. A little bit of that popped out on me.
Chef, you need a taste tester?
Absolutely. Who wants some?
If I was you, Chef, you
Thank you so much. I'm going to lay this on that plate for you guys and pass it around, okay? That's okay. Thanks. Okay, and then in westernized sushi, there's something that goes with everything, which is ours. We'll throw some spicy mayo on that, but you guys can see your cream cheese is nice and melted. It melted into the crab meat. You don't have too much rice in there. And this is ready to come up now. I'm gonna cut this one off for you guys too, okay? Thank you, sir. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice and hot and crispy. And this is something your friend that you're like, I don't eat sushi. You can eat this, man. It's deep fried. Are you guys gonna pass that around and taste that? Yeah.
What kind of sauce is that, chef?
That's spicy mayonnaise. And spicy mayonnaise, the only thing we're doing is we're doing mayonnaise, sriracha, and lime juice. That's it. Yes, with the current, with the current, yeah. Well, this is yeah, I cut it. Or with the current. Alrighty, guys. The next roll we're gonna do is gonna be our spicy crawfish. Okay. Spicy crawfish is a lot more simple than that. We've got our crawfish. We mix that with some spicy mayo, a little bit of masago, some sesame oil. A little bit of cayenne pepper, some handashi, which is a fish sauce, which is Japanese fish sauce, and a little bit of sriracha to taste, okay? All right, so this is going to be using a half sheet of nori. You do is just kind of fold it over. It's going to fall right apart, not a big deal. You can get this. Well, my favorite place in town is right next to the Gold Club on Summer and Graham right there. I believe it is. It's a Chinese store. They have everything from sushi knives to nori, but you can really get seaweed at Kroger. A lot of Krogers have it. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're not gonna use quite as much rice as before, right? We're gonna go like that. We're not gonna want to see it, okay? If you feel it touching right here on your upper hand, just go ahead and feel that away. Roll it again. Feel it.
So the ball is just for size?
The ball is just for size, yes. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take it one side, just like the dynamite. We're gonna be a lot more gentle with this because our rice is gonna be on the outside and our nori is gonna be on the inside. Like the same technique, you're just gonna want to kind of roll it up a little bit. Roll it down a little bit. The rice has been sitting here for a little minute, so it's a little bit dry. Just kind of roll it around. You don't want rice too thick in one spot, too thin in another. All right, we're just putting a little bit of sesame seeds on here. It's fine. Sesame seed is really just for the contrast between the white rice. Flip it over. Take our crawfish. What did we say about sushi earlier? We said it's all about balance. So what we're gonna do is just kind of do 1, 2 crawfish next to each other, and we're going to kind of squeeze it and go along. This is a really thin roll. Okay, the best thing to go with this is just avocado, plain old avocado. Here's the technique I use to cut the avocado. Roll it around, do quarters. Just twist. Take this and peel this off. Get out of the layer. I'm gonna lay it like this. And I slowly cut across. Slowly cut across. Use your knife, pick it up. Like I said, it's all about balance, and that's literally it for the spicy crawfish. So what we did was we made our rice, right? We put it on the nori, added a little bit of sesame seeds to it. Then we got our crawfish, which we added spicy mayo, little sesame seed oil, some handashi, and some like sriracha and stuff to taste. And then we put a couple pieces of avocado on there. We use that same technique. Tuck it with your first finger. Use these two fingers and just go along. You're pushing, tucking, pushing, tucking, pushing, tucking. Okay, you're gonna come back the other way. Pushing, tucking, pushing, tucking, pushing, tucking. You go ahead and finish the rollout. Now this is your bamboo sheet. It's a bamboo sheet. What I do is I put a little bit of saran wrap around it. Kind of keeps it from sticking to stuff. Keeps the bamboo together. You know, makes a strong sheet.
I see you sweating.
I appreciate you, man. Hard over here, man.
We cut the fan or we
Appreciate it.
about an hour.
Okay. So you're gonna use that same technique again. Squeeze, push, squeeze, push. You can never check it too many times. You can never check it too many times. And sorry about the glove. Most of the time at the club, we don't even use it.
So can you overpress it at all, or is it just more to the end?
You can overpress it. Like we use some short grain rice. Like I said, we cooked it in a pot because I wanted to cook it a way that you guys can make it at the house. And so it's not quite what we wanted as far as like the density of the grains are concerned. So you know, if you have really, really nice sized grains of rice and you want to make it very aesthetically pleasing, you can choose to squeeze it as hard as you want or as lightly as you want. But you just want to kind of make sure it's got a nice round finish to it. And what you do to do that is you just grab it right here in the middle, just kind of roll it a little bit, pull it. Like I said, you can never check it too many times. I'm gonna do 8 pieces. What do you think everyone wants to taste?
I mean, they can, once you put it on here, once you get done, it's okay.
You guys can plate it however you like. I'm a fan of this right here. Very simple, very easy. Okay, and that's our spicy crawfish. Do we have any questions?
So if anybody wants to try anything, you got plates right here. Feel free to help yourself if you need. That is the wasabi and the pickled ginger. Yeah, I saw you guys want to get your station. Busy?
Absolutely. And this is a little technique you can use cut the cucumber, get those thin strips. Kind of go along the edge there. Be very careful. Use your finger to keep that knife in place.
4 out of the 7 days. I would have to practice that.
Yeah. All right, you want to make your little. This is for your California roll. Sweet cucumber. This is Kevin's favorite roll.
It is.
California roll is your favorite roll?
It's simple. I'm not a big sushi eater.
Yeah, I'm like, because it's not real sushi. That's what I'm going to make
But I'm beginning to learn it to like it a little better.
What about salmon? Do you have a salmon roll?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like a lot of cold food. I like all my food hot. The only thing I like cold is my beer. I can't have any competition there.
So we're just going to want to slice up some avocados for the California roll. Oh yes, I'm gonna make some of those. Let's make beer. Absolutely.
Yeah, where did you say you were?
This location, like right where we did is 40 minutes.
Job openings and ventures that may be coming soon.
Okay. Okay, for California roll, we use a half a sheet of nori.
I'm open to like showing them the job, your request, talking to people, and where they start. Showing the program and see if I can take more ability. What's this?
Okay,
That's good. That's just
I
soy
want to
sauce.
work under certified chef.
Is it thick?
In the next
Soy
one,
sauce
I
is
want
very
one to start off.
It's very salty though.
Sweet soy sauce. It's thick.
Oh yeah, it's almost like
So you're in your
a little sesame seed on there, just like before. This is the California roll. People that don't eat raw fish, this is great for them. It's got some, grab you. Yes, it's California right here. This is a Philly one that has salmon, green cheese, and avocado in there. This is your spicy crawfish. I'm going to add a little imitation crab in there. Same thing. California doesn't mean vegetarian. Sometimes the deep fried rolls, man, make sure that you get the side part of it. Sushi rice or to use the never change it.
It's just like the stuff we've been eating. It's
It's got sesame seeds in it. It's got natural spicy mayonnaise, which also adds sriracha taste. It's got lime and masako, which is a fish egg. For the deep fried roll, about 3 minutes almost. I like using oil that has absolutely no taste.